Hi you guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the weeks of June 18th through the 30th, 2018. So I have already shuffled and cut the cards. Let's go ahead and begin here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do. But also thanks to all of you that have supported my channel or hired me to do your readings. I appreciate all the love and support that you guys can give. Okay, so Libras, and I just want, before I begin too, I want to don't fast forward. This is important. I want us as a group and as a whole to start visualizing positive outcomes before I start these readings, because I did that for Virgo last week, and you know, this week the outcome for Virgos shifted. Virgos have been getting you know, maybe lower energy readings, but this week there was a complete transformation. And I want us to do the same thing, and I was saying I might do a public service announcement for all the signs to do this, to help each other, you know. So before you watch my readings, you know, meditate on positive outcomes, happiness, so that we can get that energy to work for us as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Central issue, heart of the matter. I have the Four of Swords. I have the Knight of Swords. I have the King of Cups. I have the Five of Swords, the Chariot, Two of Cups, Page of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so with the central issue being the Four of Swords, there is a need to take a break or a time out or a rest. Maybe you've been working a lot, doing a lot. Maybe you've been thinking about someone. Maybe there has been a lot of negativity, or whatever the case. There's a need for you to, you're like needing peace, a time out, a time to reflect. So I feel like you are recuperating for this week here. You're gathering your thoughts, and for some of you this is about doing prayers and or meditations, maybe waiting to receive some sort of news, but trying to take your mind off of it, trying not to stress over something. Also for some of you, you could be dealing with water. So Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. You could be dealing with air, such as yourself. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Could be dealing with Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I'm also seeing like the preparing to fight, like you're preparing for an upcoming battle. So it's almost like you already know that something, that trouble lies ahead, and so you might be strategizing or just preparing for something here, because we go from the Four of Swords to the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is about battle. It's about opposing energies. It's about petty differences here. So I don't know, it's kind of like you are expecting to have to fight for something, or you're preparing to have to argue. It's like, you know, if you deal with this person or this situation, that there's going to be an argument. Maybe you have been resting or taking a break from someone because you knew that the minute you get around this person, there was going to be conflict or drama or something, miscommunication. Maybe you're praying for answers, praying for guidance. I'm also feeling isolated, or feeling the need to guard or protect yourself or your ideas or your relationship. Now also, this could be about jealousy. It could be about envy. You know, maybe having to take a break from people, not expressing or telling people about what your plans are because you have people who are haters or people who aren't really supportive. People who are going to disagree. But it's like, whatever it is, you don't care. You're like, look, I'm doing what I need to do. This is, I've made up my mind and I'm going forward with something. Get out of my way. You know, because there's someone in your life that maybe gets in the way or tries to cock block. Because I'm looking at how in this depiction of the Chariot, how that one Sphinx is sitting there and the other one is ready to go. So I'm feeling like somebody is maybe purposely trying to sabotage your plans. Now, if this isn't you, maybe this is, like I said, maybe this is someone else. Maybe someone who loves you is purposely trying to prevent you from doing something because they want you all to themselves, or they just want you in their lives. And it might be a selfish act, but I'm feeling like you're trying to move forward with something, but someone is just like laying in front of your car. Like, no, I don't want you to go. So someone is protesting or taking some sort of stand. I don't know if this is you or the other person. I'm starting to feel like it's someone else getting in your way because they're playing dirty now. Someone already thought this out, planned this out, and they're like, I'm going to stop you or prevent you from moving on from me or from talking to this person or from whatever because I want you. I feel like they love you, but they're behaving immaturely here. We have the Two of Cups. So I'm feeling like you're in love with this person and they're in love with you. But you guys might go head to head from time to time. There's conflict with you and your communication as well. You guys might not express how you feel with each other the way the other person needs to hear it or experience it. So there could be a disconnect in the way you guys express your love for one another. And there's a need to figure that out. I do feel like at some point you guys are going to get on the same page. I'm also feeling like the Chariot for you is about standing your ground and not allowing anyone to sway you or throw you off course. Stay the course. Don't allow anyone to throw you off your game here. And I feel like by you standing your ground, they have no choice but to compromise. Because also this is the the Chariot, which is the number 7, but the Chariot is about victory and overcoming your enemies and overcoming obstacles. So I do feel like you're going to overcome any type of obstacles that get in your way. Whatever could have been blocking you from having love, I feel like you're going to overcome that. But there's still challenges. I feel like you're not in the clear just yet. There is a problem with feeling guarded or defensive from time to time. Maybe it's a defense mechanism. Maybe it's their defense mechanism. But there's something that usually happens where two people become very defensive towards one another. They're afraid of opening up. They're afraid of being vulnerable here. Maybe someone is afraid of being taken advantage of or being used or something, or being manipulated. I feel like it's more about a fear. I don't know that you're really being manipulated, except with the 5 of Swords. This is mind games. But I mean, if you feel like someone is playing mind games, I mean, the best way is just to call them out on it. Confront them. There's a need to confront whatever issues that are, in a relationship. Don't just Be passive. If you're passive aggressive, this is also saying that you just need to speak out. Don't get in a dirt with them. Don't act petty back with them. Just say what it is that you're thinking or feeling. Okay, so I'm looking at, for some of you, there may be a water sign watching you at a distance. For those of you, there could be a jealous water sign that is the conflict of interest, or that is doing things to deter your plans or something. For some of you, there are plans for ending things with someone. It doesn't necessarily have to be a water sign. But for some of you, you could be planning to end things with a water sign, or this person is planning on ending things with you. I'm seeing power struggles here. And I'm seeing like being motivated, like you're being optimistic and you're saying, okay, this is what's going to be done. This is how I'm going to go about doing this. And you're planning and you're saying you're doing all these things, and then your plans get derailed or there's a detour. Because we have the Death card following right after the Two of Wands here. Some of you, you're saying, I don't see a future here. You're either like, I don't see a future with this person, or I don't see a future at this job, or I don't see a future with this endeavor. I don't know. There's something that you were planning on doing. You were moving forward with something, and then it stops. Or maybe someone was making plans to move forward with you, and then you heard nothing. And because Death is over the Two of Cups, there's something about a connection that disconnects. So it could be the end of a relationship, or something that is placed on hold because there's a need for someone to see something from a different perspective here. So you may be getting ready to undergo a transformation, or someone around you, or your life period here. For some of you, it could be that you're stuck in a relationship that just isn't going anywhere. Like you keep trying to move it forward or plan forward with something, but it's like it's not going anywhere. Yeah, I'm seeing things being placed on hold or taking some sort of time out. And then also with the Queen of Wands, you could be dealing with fire. So Aries, Leo, Sag. You might be looking at a fire sign from a different perspective. There could be something going on between fire and earth. So let me see what Death is here. For some of you, I'm seeing like you're feeling like giving up. You feel like giving up. Don't give up. So those of you that could be dealing with a fire sign, it is possible that maybe it's specific to people who are dealing with fire signs. Either that ends, or like you cut ties with them, or they cut ties with you, or there's just something, there's something ending with a fire sign. If it's not a fire sign, then again, it's going back to someone who was trying to pursue something. Even if it's your energy, you were trying to do something, you were being proactive with something, and your plans got canceled or derailed. Especially for those of you where I said where it looks like someone wants to stop you from doing something because they want you all to themselves. I'm seeing at the bottom here we have the Seven of Wands, and this is again someone maybe fighting or taking a stand here. They're fighting. There is something that happens unexpectedly. Or you might receive some sort of news that comes from out of nowhere. Something might get revealed or exposed. Some sort of message. Now, for some of you, this could have something to do with receiving an inheritance from someone who already crossed over. Or receiving some sort of settlement here, settling out of court. So for some of you, this is about a settlement. Yeah, especially if it has to do with maybe like a divorce, or the loss of a loved one here. But again, if it is about the death of a loved one, either you already knew that this person was sick and getting ready to cross over, or this has happened already, but you're now just getting the settlement. Also, I'm seeing death as receiving a message from someone who has crossed over. So this is someone that has already died, and this is just their spirit. This is the energy of their spirit. They're trying to protect you, or they're trying to expose something to you. They're trying to deliver a message to you. I wonder what that could be. So you guys make sure that you're paying attention to something, because I feel like for some of you, this might be about a spirit that crossed over that is trying to get your attention, especially if it's a fire sign. All right, so Libra, that is basically all that I am picking up for these next 2 weeks. I hope it resonated. If you guys would like a private reading, you can email nomad76@gmail.com. That information is in the description box below. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments. But thank you guys all for watching, and many blessings to you.